resources for improvement are so much more readily available. You have to go through DC++ to watch matches back in my day. You had to find a sticky thread on GameFAQs. Like,
see, tell them, Max, people don't know that you've been around the Melee scene. They see these guys, they see TK, they see Max, they're like, oh, what are these guys doing? They don't know this game. These guys have been playing longer than I have.
Yeah, dude, I was in like 3rd or 4th grade when I learned how to wave dash, but now I'm washed in the game, but I still know what I'm talking about at least. But here we go. It's M2K and Nora, game 1, Battlefield or bust. We're going to see if Nora's Smash 4 fundamentals can carry over into this game. Her tech skill is looking pretty solid. So, yeah. I mean, of course, a button check and a match are completely different, especially in a new game, translating these concepts into gameplay. We'll see already 30 damage just in the projectile war, though. M2K maybe looking to warm up his patience game as well, because deeper in the bracket, there might be a Falco he does have to camp out.
Yeah. You see him just making sweet love to those side platforms. He does not want to leave her. So we're going to see, I mean, and now he's found a new person to hang out with in the top platform, but that's the thing is, if Mew2King could push Nora off stage, that's where he makes his money as She. He's just so effective at the flowchart edge guard. Like right there, you just saw, just got the needle set up, and oh, I love that recovery.
That was so good. Maximizing the drift. Oh, and the clever side B. M2K not getting any of these devastating kill punishes, but finally going to work something out. Takes her off the left side with the fair. And M2K with the lead. If he was playing like that when it was even,
yeah.
I'm scared for the rest of this match. Oh, the shine, but not quite.
It's so heartbreaking to see. It's like, oh, you actually reflected the needles, and then Mew2King just immediately drops back down with another slap. It's like, what was the point? It's so hard.
It's like with the butterfly meme. Is this move's intended purpose?
Is this going to get me away from Mew2King? No, the answer is no. You can't escape.
All right, already 2 stocks down. M2K taking to the ledge. Those Shino stalls, just so frustrating, especially when you know the player has the resolve to stay there like Mew2King does. He's not getting up for nobody. Oh, unless he unintentionally inputs a regular getup, which I think was the case right there. All right, Nora, so far holding up. I mean, most newer players, you'll see the set already over at this point with M2K, but she's got some tricky stuff, some of those recoveries, and she was keeping up in the projectile game at the beginning, but of course, M2K systematically takes people apart like you're seeing, can turn 1 hit into 5 into a stock.
Oh, and look how mad he is. Jason is so mad. I don't like that chain. I want the 4 stock. But Nora's like, all right, I'm on the board. And then maybe you get a little momentum. You start snowballing it. Or you miss a tech and you get jab reset. You never know. Smash is a silly game.
Yeah, you can lose a life without taking any damage. That happens to be one of the less silly things about the game. But and yet again, yeah, second time that happened. Oh, M2K, why you gotta do her like that?
That's just rude. I really don't understand. I commentated a set of Mew2King's at Genesis 3. He was playing against Ralph, and he did the same thing, but he up-aired Ralph, and then Ralph lived. And I was like, God, I hope Ralph can just bring this back. And he got close, and then Mew2King, like, he was able to clutch it out, and then he looked over to us on the commentary booth. He was like, I was trying to do this. It's just like, stop. Just let her die in peace. You don't have to go down there and slap her when she's already dead.
Yeah. Every time I see somebody go for that, I immediately start rooting for the other player. Real rap. I hope Nora takes this.
Me too. Let's go, Nora.
Let's go, Nora.
No bias.
Yeah, no.
But,
oh, the tag change. Okay. We got Captain Falcon coming out from Nora as well. Good to answer the Marth pick.
Yeah, so that's the thing. So Nora deciding to go to FD, so Mew2King, the longtime champion of destroying space animals everywhere, as we mentioned, but particularly on FD. So she switches and gets promptly 0 to death for her efforts. But
Falcon effectively a spacey in his own right, too, though. I mean, all his games take place in space, and Falcon is an animal, and he's a fastballer.
Oh, my God.
Physics, of course, going to be a little different, but 2 consecutive 0 to deaths, perhaps making Nora regret her choice already.
Yes, so this is it. We're only going to have, my guess is like another minute and a half to talk about this based on the pace of the match. But Marth Falcon is, in my opinion, as close as even as you can kind of possibly get. And so going to this stage, it's basically who can get their opening and who can get the opponent in the air. Because you see Mew2King doing the juggles, a lot of up airs. Okay, oh my sweet Jesus.
That was beautiful.
And even Nora's like, okay.
I think she's down for the cause.
Yeah. She's like, hey, you know what? If I lose, at least I get to see good melee when I lose.
At least I get to become a combo video.
Yeah. Okay.
These stocks are not going to waste. I want to see Nora get 1, though. Let me get an up throw knee. Let me get a something.
Oh,
okay. No.
Oh, no. I was going to say.
Oh, she went out and still caught him somehow. I think M2K still had passed through, but that would have been crazy. Also, I love how M2K is going for fair to up air in the short hops. Really good against Falcon. Just make sure you get him popped up for so much free extra damage. Oh, and that'll do it.
Stock.
Oh,
Come
M2K,
on, dude.
please. I was hoping for the save, like the misspacing on the tip. Would have been not the start of something beautiful. I think she was still gone, but it would have been a fabulous spaghetti to just crush M2K's dreams of styling on her that hard.
All right, so Mew2King activates his full mode of cool guy, and I don't know. I hope he's okay. But he will move on in winners. Not super surprising. So you just saw, I mean, Nora did not have any opportunity to get in on Mew2King, and it's particularly in game 2. So it's just, you know, as Max mentioned, if you get your grab,